Now, I know it's not meant for kicking ass, but have you ever had to bust out the moves on somebody?
I mean, when I was in college, I came out in college, so I still had this fear people were going to attack me for, being who I am.
Right.
And when I went to straight bars and stuff, a lot of guys did kind of try to start shit. And, I put that fire out real quick.
I bet you did.
Yeah. But now I learned, as you age, if you're a smart person, you can live your life without fighting. And if you're a real smart martial artist, then you can definitely live your life without fighting. It's about self-control, and not every argument has to come into be violent. So that's what I learned as I get older.
Right. Now let's go back to college when you came out. Was that your first time in college when you were around any other gay people that were out also?
Yeah. So my dad was like, you have to go to University of Illinois because that's where my brother went, and it's a good school. And I didn't want to go there because I knew that if I did, I wouldn't be able to come out because my parents would try to control everything.
I bet.
And because they are pretty controlling.
They were pretty, I can imagine traditional Korean families.
Catholic.
And Catholic.
Military.
Soju. And military. Oh my, Lady Red, that's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I basically applied to all the school my dad wanted me to go to. Got into all of them.
Wow.
And
Did
then,
you have great grades?
Not in high school. I went to 1 year community college.
Oh, okay.
In high school, I hated high school. I graduated a little early and then went to community college. College was my thing. I was so into it. So I did really well. So I was able to transfer anywhere I wanted to. And my dad's that type of guy. He's like, prove me wrong kind of thing. So I got into all the colleges that he wanted me to go into. And then I picked the school that I wanted to go to, which was Vancouver.
Oh.
Far away.
Far.
Canada, I didn't know what was there. I thought it was going to be a bunch of igloos. I got there, I was very surprised.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was a city, a beautiful city.
Right.
Yeah.
And so many Asians. Did you know there were so many Asians?
Uh-huh.
They call it Hongcouver.
Vancouver.
Yeah, because there's so many Hong Kong, Chinese people. But
so that must have felt great too.
Amazing. I was like, I'm with my people. I am not the minority. I'm the majority. And they were so liberal, such a liberal city. And that's when I came out. Yeah, in college.
Were you out to yourself already?
At the end of high school, I was like, okay, this is something I have to deal with. Until then, I was basically in the closet, hating myself. That's why high school was such a dark time for me. Yeah.
It's scary when you're alone with the idea of being gay and you have nobody to even reference.
Exactly, and that's why I feel like representation is, Asian representation is so important.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you came out, and did you have a wild period?
Yes.
Is it still going?
I feel like I'm still going through my wild period.
Yes, honey.
I didn't get to experience anything, because I was so in the closet. So when I came out, I was like 20, around 20 years old. And I was like, I need to experience everything. And bitch, when I tell you, half of Vancouver.
Let's get into the details.
I had my first boyfriend, and it was lovely. It was my first love. And then he broke my heart.
Oh, and we know what happens after your heart gets broken.
I just basically slept with everyone and anything, whoever would sleep with me, I did it. And I was like, because I wanted to, not only I wanted to experience life, but I also wanted to feel loved. So that's how I filled my hole.
Now, you eventually came out to your parents?
Yes, eventually. My mom, and then my mom told my dad.
Right, that's a classic move.
Yeah. It was really hard. They were blaming themselves. They thought that it was like a sickness that we had to get through.
Right, because you got the Catholic in the mix too.
My God.
Heavy baggage that you have to lift when you're explaining to your parents that you're gay.
And being part of a Korean community, which is already small as it is, and a church community, everyone knows each other. So that's what my parents were really worried about, was how was everyone else going to judge our family because of you. And now we're at a point where we respect each other, and they don't ask me that much questions. So I also respect, you have to find like some common ground, you know, in an Asian family, because at the end of the day, they do love me and they will support me. But you know, it's hard because it's like I just know that they're not going to be fully accepting.
Right.
But I also am not going to throw away my parents who literally basically gave up their life to come, you know, for my future. So yeah, I can't be here. I can't be doing this with you if my parents didn't decide we want to bring our kids to America for a better, you know, life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I know last time we spoke, and that was before Drag Race.
Yes.
Your parents did not know that you did drag.
Right.
Has that changed?
Yes.
Woo, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, Soju, Lady Red, get your cup, because this is the story that I've been waiting for, because I know that you, much like Kimchi, were maybe planning to never let them know.
I didn't want to let them know, but my mom is like the investigator.
Oh, detective mom, all right.
Detective mom. And I don't want to get my CPA in trouble, our family CPA, but she basically like found out through my tax returns.
No!
She was so curious because I wouldn't tell her what I was doing in LA. And she knew, but she didn't tell me. But she was like asking questions, and I felt like, you know what, she's ready to know. So I told her, and she is very accepting, surprisingly.
Wow.
Yeah, she was. She loved my music. She told me that I look a little old for my age when I'm in drag.
Oh, I'm glad that she's giving you a critique.
Yeah, so I didn't ask for it, but she did. She gave it to me. And yeah, like my dad doesn't know.
Okay.
She said, let's not tell dad.
Right, one step at a time.
One step at a time. She was quiet, and she was asking questions, and she wanted to learn. She wanted to know, you know? She wasn't like judging me. She wanted to know what it is. And the fact that she was even open to learning about what I'm doing, I just knew that she was ready.
Right.
Yeah. So I didn't hold anything back. I just told her everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's gotta feel great.
Oh my God. It feels like I can do anything.
Yeah.
You know, I always said, like, if I had my parents' support, nothing could stop me. And now I have it, so.
That's beautiful, Soju, yeah. That's really important.
Thank you.
But honey, now it's time to have some fun and maybe take some shots, because we are going to play a little game called Sip or Spill.
Ooh, you always get me drunk here.
Well, honey, we know how to get the best out of our little sis.
There you go. There you go. So juicy.
That's right. All right, bring in the soju.
Oh, you got a soju?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, wow. It's
know
good
that
to be a drag race girl.
we are not going to do anything
Oh,
but
hello.
the best. Put that right down here, Randy. Thank you very much.
Oh, God, Randy.
Very nice. Uh-huh.
Do we get Randy to stay? That's good.
Thank you, baby.
Randy.
All right, so Soju,
Yes.
as someone who does a talk show, I know that whenever anyone interviews you, the only thing they want to know is who were the best, who were the worst, who were the rest that you interviewed, and I hate those questions.
Okay.
So of course, I'm going to give them to you. So in this game, we are going to play it so that I'm going to ask you 5 tough questions.
Okay.
And if you choose not to answer them, you have to take a shot.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right.
And I know they're not fucking around. These are not water shots.
No, sweetie.
Okay.
And I even made Lady Red get one, too. Oh, and this will be her first shot with soju for real.
Oh, well, there you go, Lady Red.
Soju, who was your best interview?
My best interview had to be Alaska and Detox.
And what was so great about it?
They were just so professional. At the time, I was really new. So they kind of led the talk. And, you know, they just knew exactly what to say, when to say it, how to have fun, and all that stuff. So they just made it so natural. It flew easy. Oh, shit. Actually, Valentina was also really good.
Oh, right. And that was a big deal when you got Valentina,
Yeah,
honey.
she came hour early.
Uh-huh.
I had such nightmare stories like from other people before working with her.
Right.
She just threw everything out the window. She was like hour early. She was down to talk about anything. And yeah, I think Valentina, Detox, Alaska.
Love it. Okay. You didn't have to take a shot. Lady Red, you're safe for one more question. Okay, now who was your worst interview? Sip or spill?
Let's drink it.
There you go, Soju. Lady Red Couture.
Drag race girls, they hold grudges. So, bitch, drink up. Come back.
Come back.
Oh, Lord.
All right, you got it, Soju, honey. Yes.
That's not a shot. That was a glass.
These are very tall
okay,
glasses.
whoever did that.
Thank you, my shady interns.
Yes,
okay.
thank you.
All right, next question. Which guests do you wish you could have gotten with? In a sexy way.
Oh gosh, all of them. God, I would have been. Does it have to be a drag race girl?
No.
I would have gone with Eva Destruction.
Oh, all right.
I think she is so cute. She knows. I flirt with her all the time. yeah, Eva Destruction.
I love it. Yeah. Okay. Who was the biggest diva?
Biggest diva. Surprisingly, all the divas that I thought was gonna be a diva wasn't. Like Valentina, Alyssa Edwards, like they were not a diva. I think my drag mom.
Oh, really? Come on.
Because my drag mom is very particular about her drag and about her angles and everything. So every time she was on, she would just stress me out.
Right.
Because she's like, I want this angle, I want to sit here and all that stuff. But you know, she gets to be a diva because she's my mom.
That's right.
She probably is like that because she's my mom.
She taught you well.
There you go.
Okay, and last but not least, who would you never want to interview again?
Who would I never want to interview again? I don't know. I didn't have a really bad experience with anyone, so I guess I have to drink because I have no answer.
Drink.
Oh God.
Come back.
This is stronger than usual soju.
I bought you the fanciest, strongest one.
Oh gosh, thank you.
Oh, I love that. For more hilarious games and exclusive footage you can't see anywhere else, make sure to join us on patreon.com/HeyQueenTV. And now that we got you nice and drunk, it's time to talk about Drag Race, sweetie.
By the way, last time I was here, I was very drunk. I was nervous. It was my first time on Hey Queen, and I didn't remember what I said.
Wow.
So when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, I said a lot of stuff. And I bet you loved it.
No, I did. But I didn't occur to me that you were drunk. I thought you were delightful.
No one knows that I'm drunk. I don't get red or anything. I don't have that Asian glow. And I just get really talkative and I don't know when to shut up, so yeah.
So it's perfect. This is great.
Hello, children. To see part 3 of this interview, click here. To see more Hey Queen fabulousness, click here. And don't forget to subscribe, bitch! Hey! Hey! Hey!